In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to use Make.com for beginners. We'll build your first automation from a blank canvas all the way to running on its own, so you can save time and reduce manual work. Start by creating a Make.com account and logging in. Once you're in the dashboard, we'll build inside what Make calls a scenario. A scenario is simply your workflow, a visual space where you connect apps and tell them what to do. Click Create Scenario to open the canvas. Every scenario needs something to kick it off. Click the plus button and choose the app that will start your automation. This first module is your trigger. You can watch Google Sheets, Airtable, Gmail, Notion, and many others. Think of the trigger as, when this happens, do that. Next, connect your chosen app. Create a new connection and authorize Make.com to access the account. When the connection is added, you're ready to specify exactly what to watch. Configure the trigger by choosing the event that should start the scenario, like new row, new record, or new email. Depending on the app, you may also select the spreadsheet and tab, the base and table, or the mailbox and label. The more specific you are, the cleaner your automation will run. Now add what should happen next. Click the plus button after the trigger and pick an action module such as send an email, create a record, or update a spreadsheet row. This tells Make what to do when the trigger fires. With both sides in place, map your data. Drag fields from the trigger into the actions field so information flows correctly. For example, map email to the to field and name to the customer name field. Make sure all required fields are filled and formats match what the destination expects. It's time to test. Click Run once and perform the trigger event, or let Make fetch sample data. Check the modules for success and open the output to confirm the values. If something fails, adjust the mapping or settings and test again. When it works, click Save. Give the scenario a clear name so you can find it later. Finally, turn the scenario on so it runs automatically, checking for new data and taking action without you. You've just built a working scenario from start to finish. Thanks for watching.